hard to understand, isn't it? Why did God ask Abraham to sacrifice Isaac? It's a bit hard to get your head around, isn't it? But if we look back to Abraham's history, Abraham knew that he could trust God. God had led Abraham to the promised land and promised that he would get there to this land where there was stars. He promised that he'd have descendants as many as the stars. And he promised Sarah that she would have Isaac. And Sarah was 99. Abraham believed that, and Isaac was born, just as God had promised. So Abraham knew that he could trust God and trust his promises. So when God asked him to sacrifice Isaac, his only son, who he loved a great deal, he knew that even though he didn't understand it, it didn't make sense, that God would bring good out of it. And I think it's sometimes the same for us, isn't it? God asks us to do things. Sometimes we think, well, I don't understand how that's going to work. It makes no sense to me. But if we know we can trust God and God will bring good out of situations, then we need to be obedient and trust God to bring good out of it, just as he did for Abraham. So that's a really good lesson for us, isn't it? Even though it was so hard for Abraham to do that, he did it and he was obedient to God. God stepped in at the last minute, didn't he? He shouted, stop, don't hurt Isaac, because he knew Abraham's heart, that Abraham wanted to obey God. And that's what we need to do, isn't it? Whatever God asks us to do, we might not want to do it, we might not understand it, but we need to trust God that he knows what's best for us. And he can see what's going to happen, and it will be good, and it will be for the best. So trust God and obey what he's asking us to do. That's the lesson for today, even though it's quite a hard one. So hopefully that's good. We need to remember that. Take care, everyone. Bye.